What's going on, everybody? It's Nico, and this is the second video I'm going to be uploading, even though that's out of order to how I've played them. So, sucks to be y'all. So yeah, I did some live commentary gameplay, and the audio isn't all messed up, and the audio levels aren't messed up, so I'm really happy about that. Obviously, I'm not as talkative because I'm trying to concentrate on winning as well, so there are going to be parts where it's going to be a little quiet because I want to win. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and tell y'all, hey, this is my second video forever, but it's not the second video I've recorded. This is actually about a week after I recorded the first video. So yeah, I talked about a couple things in that first video, or the previous video, about where I was like saying I was moving and I'm like it's with my girlfriend and all that stuff. So that's all still happening. And another thing I wanted to talk about was during the live commentary there's a spot where you'll hear me, Trent, Pixelated Apollo, my friend Tyler, and then our other friend Ryan all talking at once. Tyler and Ryan aren't in the games, but we were just hanging out and curse voice together, so we were just talking. Because usually when I do live commentary with other people, it's not a scripted thing. Like, I'll talk to them as if we're just playing a game together, because that's what we're doing. I'm not going to sit there and talk to them like, I don't know how to describe it, like it's a thing. It's like, oh yeah, we're playing a game together, we have to be in constant communication with each other, because if not, then, you know, it's not entertaining. I just play. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I did this because of this, when I'm talking to my friends at the same time. It's not a thing that's gonna happen. I was kind of mad that Androxus backed off right there, because if we had both fought Sky, she would have died and I wouldn't have. So I'm a little sad that he just kind of ran off, because she was totally on me, and even if he had a little bit of health, she wasn't paying attention to him at all. So also, this guy was a pain in my ass. It felt like she was going after me specifically. Probably not the case. She's just going around flanking and singling out targets like she should, but it felt like she was singling me out in general, though I'm pretty sure that's not what was happening. Also, I like Viktor more now. Like, I didn't like him at first, but after playing him, I think this is actually only my second time, so my grenade throws are still not great. But after playing him twice, I like him a lot, if I'm gonna be honest. And then, let's see, who else have I played? I've played every character except for the protectors and then the fighters. I don't like Buck, I don't like Grover. I haven't played Ruckus yet, actually. He's probably, I probably enjoy playing him in all honesty, so I might want to try him next. I have a video at Bomb King, Drogo's, Pip, Cassie. Oh, I mean, that was the first one, but I have another one with Cassie. Victor, obviously you're seeing that. There's another one, or you'll see my first gameplay with Victor, where I'm like, I don't think I like Victor that much, but I wanted to play him, which was weird to say. And Androxus. I haven't played Canessa in an actual match yet, because I'm not a very good sniper. So I don't think I'm going to do well with her, like, at all, but I'm still going to try to get a match with her, because I want to play multiple characters, just because that's more fun than sticking to one character at any given point in time. Also, that Androxus nerf they brought out didn't feel like a nerf. You're going to watch the gameplay, not there's a gameplay I have by myself where we lose that I'm still keeping because it's a good game. Well, kind of. Also, I don't know what's going on with this Fernando. I don't know if he was like AFK sometimes or what was happening, but right at the beginning of the match, someone was like, report Fernando, and I was just like, what? Like, I didn't know why they said that. I wasn't paying attention, so it was before the game even started, so I was like, why would I report somebody just because they picked Fernando? I mean, my friend Trent, Pixelated Apollo, only played Fernando when we were playing earlier. To be fair, he doesn't have the champion pack. I don't know what they're calling this game, but he doesn't have the founders pack, so obviously he doesn't have all of the characters like I do. But even still, he's got like 5, I think. But he just wants to play Fernando because he thinks he's fun, so I don't blame him. Because, to be honest, even when I, like, quote-unquote try hard in this game, I'm still having fun. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just a natural... I don't know if it's natural, but, like, I grew up playing shooters, so trying hard, quote-unquote, and being just not overly better, just kind of... It's more my element, is what I'm trying to say, is a shooter and not a MOBA. That's why I'm kind of like, oh, this isn't that hard, but also... like, I'm able to relax while playing this, you know? I think that's what I'm, like, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say, is the fact that while playing Paladins, I'm not in this high, stressed out kind of zone where I'm like, oh, I've got to really concentrate to try to win, and, because, like, MOBAs are ultra competitive, and these team-based first-person shooters are competitive, don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel, it doesn't feel that competitive. Like, the graphics are really flashy and bright and silly looking. Like, there's a fucking goblin that is in a mech. Bomb King is a giant bomb robot king. Like, Drogo's is a dragon that uses a rocket launcher that flies with a jetpack instead of wings. Like, it's silly. So I can't take it that seriously. Sure, Androxus is like, death and evil and revolver and all that stuff. But at the same time, I don't know. It's still not that serious to me. So I'm just having fun with this. I know I said I'd also upload Overwatch. So far, I haven't played Overwatch. I haven't really wanted to. I've been really enjoying Paladins for what it is. So, I mean, eventually I'll play Overwatch as well, but it just kind of depends on what I want to do and when I want to. I hope you guys don't mind that, but if you do, it sucks. I don't know what else to tell you. Just because this is what I'm having fun playing. I'm playing this Monster Hunter Generations on my new, like, my 3DS, having fun. That's, you know, that's what I want to do with my channel now, is have fun. You may not like the idea of it because you're like, but I started watching you when you were playing Smite, and it's like, that's fine. You're allowed to be upset or angry or sad or unsubscribe and all that stuff. You can do that, but it's also totally within my right to do what I want on my YouTube channel. And if what I want to do is have fun and play games that I'm enjoying, then I'm going to do that. Like, who knows? I might do a Dark Souls 3 playthrough whenever I want to play Dark Souls 3 again. Maybe I'll buy a capture card and upload a Bloodborne playthrough because I have a PlayStation 4, and Bloodborne's fucking amazing. And in my opinion, the best Soulsborne game there is. It's like, seriously, I've played through Bloodborne so many times, and I haven't gotten the fucking, what's it called, trophy for getting all 3 endings, because I don't finish the game, but I play up till the end every single time, and I don't know why I don't just, like, beat the final boss, but, like, god damn it, Bloodborne's such a great game, and I love it so much. Also, you really shouldn't, if you're gonna teleport with Kinessa like that, don't look in the direction, don't look in the direction you're teleporting, because it's a dead giveaway, and that's why I was able to just chase that chick down and blast her in the face. Also, I'm really bad with the grenade still. I know that's, like, one of the key things to Viktor's burst damage is getting that grenade on a really, like, really timing that grenade out, but I'm still not good at it. Also, I really need to move the timeline on my Adobe Premiere so that way I can tell when we're getting close to the end. Actually, I can't do that. Let's zoom out then. Okay, there we go. Now I can tell when we're about to be near the end. So far, we're about halfway through this match. Also, I understand that Viktor's ultimate is more for area of denial and, like, nuking entire teams, but it's also real fun to single out one dude and just fucking destroy him. Just ruin his day. It's like, yep, you in particular, fuck you, and then just drop bombs on him. But yeah, so having fun with Paladins. A lot of the matches Trent and I played were completely one-sided. We had one close game, I think. We won every game that we played, but we only had one that was remotely close. And I don't know why that is. I mean, other than the fact that, I mean, I was thinking maybe it's because our account levels are low, but at the same time, it's like, it's a first-person shooter, and there's no pay-to-win element in Paladins. The decks they give the characters to start out with are actually really good, or not really good, but are decent. And then the decks you can create aren't super fucking OP powerful or anything. So like, it's just weird to be steamrolling matches. I think I've lost one time, and I recorded that match. So you'll get to see that loss, and it's because my entire team went negative, and I was the only one like killing anybody. Which you may go, well, the game's not only about killing people, Nico. I'm like, I know that. Trust me. I understand that it's about pushing the objective and stuff, but the thing is, if you're not killing people, you can't push the objective. There's a reason. There's like, I think the respawn timer is like 11 or 12 seconds. Like, the respawn time is really long in this game because they want you to kill people so you can push the objective. Like, it's pretty clear that's what the meta of the game is right now, is to clear out like multiple enemies and then push the objective. Like, either take the control point or push the payload. Like, it's pretty obvious that's the intended goal right now. Who knows what's going to happen in later patches? Maybe it'll just be push, ignore enemies, never get kills, never have fun. That could happen. Who knows? The game's still in closed beta, technically, even though I didn't need a key to get into the beta, and neither did Trent. I'm thinking it's because we both have high-res accounts with games. Like, we already have Smite, like a shit ton of hours in Smite. Maybe that's why we were able to just get in the game without actually having a key at the same time. Maybe it's technically an open beta now and they just haven't made an announcement about it. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to talk like that. So all that stuff, you're going to hear a couple more people in the commentaries that were live or like recorded live. Tyler even's like, oh, like maybe like if you were recording, we wouldn't have been here and like talking and stuff. I'm like, I don't care, dude. It's not that serious. I'm like, yeah, I want to do YouTube again. I want to try to make this the way I live because this is one of the most fun things I've ever done in my entire life. It was always awesome reading comments about how people said they were coming to my videos because that's just what they did. They waited for me to upload a video during the week, and after school they watched the video and it made them have a good day or it helped brighten their day and stuff. I love that. I love the idea of being an entertainer. But a lot of people get too bogged down in the quality and the professionalism of it. I'm like, I don't want to be unprofessional. There's a reason why I want to upgrade my computer more. Because right now my i7 4570K, 4770K, I can't remember what my processor is, but there's the 6700, which would be definitely better for both rendering and recording because of the multiple processes. And then buying a 1080 or a 1070 would mean, like, with the new processor and the new graphics card, my frame rates in games would be through the roof, and I'd be able to keep recording at high quality, and you guys would get the best quality videos I could put out. Right now I'm doing 1080p 60 FPS, which is really the best that YouTube could even accept in the first place, so I'm not really upset about it. I still want to upgrade my computer because I want to pretty much future-proof it, because why wouldn't I? Like, I want to be able to bring you guys the best quality content that I can humanly do. Also, I tried to run away, and the reason I looked down was because I was used, like, the one game I played the most is Call of Duty, which is kind of why I entitled my deck for Viktor COD, because that's what I'm used to, or that's what I played the most growing up. In Call of Duty, if you look down and ran, your model actually shrank because your character would bend over and run forward. It looked goofy as hell, but it made it to where if you were getting shot and trying to like live by running around a corner, it would shrink your hitbox so you possibly wouldn't actually get hit. This doesn't happen in this game. As you could see from that kill cam, Viktor was staring straight up like he normally would be, which kind of sucks for me, but I get why they do that because it balances the game, sort of. Like, people can't abuse the hitboxes of the the characters you're playing. So I understand why they do stuff like that, because I mean, if you're good, you'll take advantage of the things that are in the game, but if you don't know about them, then you'll never take advantage of them. Also, Barrack seems kind of crap. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Like, it doesn't seem like there are that many bad characters in the game, other than like Ying, even though there's a Ying that fucking destroys my entire team in that one video with Androxus where we lose. Grover, even after his buff, and Barrack doesn't really seem to do anything unless he's on defense, and you don't want to be on defense in siege, because then you're losing. So that's my whole thing. It's like, you don't really want to pick a character that's gonna, you know, only be good in an environment where you're losing. Like, you know. So that's why I'm like, Barrack's kind of like, eh. But yeah, so far, I get off topic when I do this a lot. Sorry, guys. I'm not very good at the post-commentary thing. I'm not very good at the live commentary thing. The only thing I'm good at is having fun playing a video game and recording it. And, yeah. I'm trying to get better at all that stuff because I switch topics a lot. And I know that's not exactly cohesive when you're trying to pay attention and listen. But, like, this is kind of, when I do post-commentary, it's kind of a, let me just say a bunch of shit. Let me just bleh at you guys so you understand what my thoughts are, where my head's at, and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's what I'm really doing. And, let's see, what topics did I hit? Still moving, playing with Trent, because he actually likes Paladins a lot. He likes Fernando a lot. It was really cool to actually play a bunch. Like, we played for like 2 hours. It was awesome. I missed playing video games with Trent. He's so busy with his YouTube channel, like, because, you know, it's how he makes money. It's how he lives. We don't really get to play other games together, which sucks, but at the same time, I'm so busy with my fucking job, I don't have time to do anything other than work. So I understand why he's busy doing his work, you know? Working 80 hours a week. 40 hours a week, not 80. Jesus Christ. 40 hours a week, you don't get a lot of time to do other things during the week, which is why I'm going to try really hard to get a well-paying part-time job so I can focus on doing YouTube as well, because that's an extra 20 hours where I can afford to play games and edit and render and all that stuff. Whereas 40 hours a week, I come home, I'm awake for like 3 hours. Like, I'm awake for 5 hours. There's a 5-hour period that I'm awake during the week where I'm not at work. The rest of that time during weekdays is me at work. And it sucks because I wake up at noon, I go to work at 2, and then I get home at midnight and I stay up till 3. And during that time, I usually hang out with Allie because I don't get to see her during the day because I'm at fucking work. And I'd much rather hang out with her than play a video game by myself in my room. Thankfully, when we move to Pittsburgh, our apartment's going to be really small, so when I play video games, I'm going to be able to, like, hang out with her at the same time. The only thing is I'm going to have to tell her, it's like, hey, if I'm going to record, can you please be quiet? Like, you know, I'm just going to have to do that, which she won't be mad about because she's already said she wants to support me with whatever I want to do, which is why she's okay with the fact that I want to do a part-time job and try to do YouTube again instead of going to another full-time job. And it's really awesome to have someone supportive like that. But yeah, did that. Paladins is fun. I'll play Overwatch eventually if you guys are like, Overwatch. I just don't know when. Like, I don't want to burn myself out on Paladins either, so I'll probably, like, do a switch just so I don't get burnt out on it. You know, switch back and forth. But at the same time, I'm also playing Monster Hunter Generations. So who knows? Maybe I'll just play Paladins and Monster Hunter for now. And if you're like, why don't you record that? You have to buy a capture board, and those shits are expensive because you got to send your 3DS off, and then they install it, and then they send it back. It's like $200, and I don't really want to. It's actually more expensive than that. Don't want to do that. But yeah, it's the end of the match. All gold, everything. 27-6. Not half bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I didn't confuse any of you by jumping topics too much because I tend to do that. My bad. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like it, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And yeah, see you all later.